What's up everyone? This video is gonna be our last video, our final video here from Turkey after spending just over a month here, and we're on our way to Pamukkale. A lot of people were asking us if we were gonna visit Pamukkale, and we've saved it for last. So we got this car from Antalya in the morning that was 45 euros including full insurance, and we've just driven about 2 hours and a half so far. We're not in Pamukkale, we've come to a lake called Sauda, which is on the way. So Carol found this place the other day, and look at that lake there. It looks like some paradise beach on the Mediterranean coast, right? But yeah, that is a lake. How did you find this place, Carol?
I think I was just looking for some like city between Antalya and Pamukkale, because we wanted to go to Pamukkale, sleep there, and then go to the main attraction very early in the morning. So tomorrow. I was looking, tomorrow. So I was looking for some like places, and then I saw this lake, and then I clicked on it, and I saw the pictures, and I was like, wow, crazy! We gotta go there.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're here right now. So to park here we just had to pay 10 lira, and I think there's a walkway down there. So I think you're only allowed to swim in a specific spot, which is this part, which doesn't really look as nice, to be honest. Like over here it looks extra beautiful, the water there. Yeah, so this part back here is sandy, and then near the water it kind of becomes almost like clay.
I read some reviews of people saying that when you enter you gotta be careful because you can like go down a mud or something.
Oh, okay.
You can get stuck inside of like a mud, or I don't know, some areas are like that.
Yeah, but lately we've been going to like pebbly, rocky beaches, and we don't really like that, so yeah, this is nice, easy to walk on. Yeah, this is exactly like being in the sea. There's waves here, little waves. The temperature is pretty much the same as the Mediterranean Sea as well. The ground's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like spongy.
Yeah, spongy ground. It's comfortable though. Probably nicer than sandy. And it's not deep at all, I didn't realize that. Just like not even knee height all the way. But by the looks of it, pretty much the entire border is like white beaches. That's how it seems. Nice find, Carol.
Yeah, yeah, very nice. And also it's not so hot because the sun is hot, but there's a very nice breeze. So
unlike the coast.
Yeah, it's a perfect day.
Yeah, if you watch the previous videos, it was like 38 degrees, and yeah, we were just dying. It was just way too hot. This feels nice though. It feels like it's about 30, 28, 30. Perfect.
A quick intermission before we continue with our day to talk about the sponsor of this video, Surfshark.
So Surfshark is a VPN provider that we've been using for over a year and a half now on all of our devices, and it's helped us out in some tricky situations online.
For example, here in Turkey we started having internet related issues with some booking platforms, and we were unable to book our accommodations. However, we easily bypassed the issue by using Surfshark to connect to a different country.
In addition to that, during our travels we have to frequently connect to public Wi-Fi's, and Surfshark allows us to have a private connection, keeping our personal information and data safe from potential hackers.
Surfshark also gives us access to all Netflix libraries, so wherever we travel to, we're always able to watch whichever Netflix series that we want to by just adjusting our VPN location on Surfshark.
With just one single account, you can connect to unlimited devices, which means you can use it on all your family's devices. Click on the link in the video description, which has the discount code JumpingPlaces to get 83% off and 3 months for free. This also includes a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's the next morning now, and we are here in Pamukkale. An early start to the day. We woke up at 6 o'clock and woke up early to beat the crowds, because apparently this place gets like ridiculously packed later on. So there's 3 entrances here, and the south entrance opens at 6:30 a.m. The other entrances only open at 8, and I think a lot of people only know about the other entrances, so we just entered the south entrance now. It was 20 lira to park the car and 200 lira to enter, and that gives you access to the place with the pools and also this archaeological site here called Yarapolis, an ancient city, which we'll check out later on. So here we are at the main area. The sun's still coming up, so can't really see it that well. It's really huge. I've actually been here before, like 14-15 years ago, but I don't remember it properly, so I don't remember it being this big at all. Yeah, so as you can see at this time, there's just basically nobody around at all. We'll see how it gets later on. There's just one big problem though, isn't there, Carol? What is it?
There's no water inside the pools. So when you see the pictures, there's like a blue water inside the little pools, but we can't see anything right now. Not sure even in another area, but it will have water, but not here.
Yeah, 0 water. It's completely dry here, so it's just white ground. Definitely not what you see in the pictures. Anyway, you can probably hear some water flow now. So over there are some pools. You kind of see the blue color. Look better when the sun's hitting. So this area at the far side near the parking has some pools, so this area looks pretty nice. The sun's still coming up, so as I mentioned before, it is going to look a lot better once everything's in the sun. But yeah, that looks beautiful. Yeah, so you just have to imagine how this would all look if it was all beautiful blue pools. Because you can see here, these would all be huge pools.
Yeah, it's still nice. I mean, the white formation.
Yeah.
But it's not what is advertised.
Yeah, they still use pictures from like 10-15 years ago.
Yeah, so, yeah, this is the reality right now. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it will change in the next couple of years, but this is how it is right now.
Yeah, so this is the main area here, as you can see. So this is where you can dip your feet and walk in the pools. Ah, there's quite a few going down here. Ah, so that's pretty good. Let's head down. Yeah, so you can't wear any shoes or anything. You gotta go barefoot here. So everybody just leaves them here. And there's the water source right there. Ah, so this part's really cool. There's loads of pools here. We read in reviews, a recent review, that the guy said only 3 of the pools had water. But look in here, all the pools have water going down this part, so yeah, that's great. So we're just heading further and further down. Seems to get better the lower that you go, so here you can see some really nice pools that you can get to. And nobody comes down here, it seems. Not so far anyway. It's funny, isn't it, the formation, how it feels on your feet.
Yeah.
Sometimes a bit painful.
Yeah, if you have sensitive feet, it might not be very comfortable.
Yeah, because there's some areas like this that are smooth, but then like this, it's kind of sharp, the ripples. Wow, this part looks really beautiful though. So I did do some research yesterday to find out what's going on exactly, why all the pools are dried up. When we were reading reviews, a lot of people were complaining. We didn't even know it was dried up. We only found out yesterday when we started reading reviews, so we were like, oh no. And apparently it's because there is no natural water source here anymore. There used to be a spring which basically formed this place and the color of the place, but that's no longer flowing. So now they just pump water into some specific pools, so like these ones here. And I couldn't find the exact cause. There was a few theories online. One said that they had actually diverted water for the town, for people to use in the town, and that affected this place. I know they did do that many years ago. They even built hotels on the historical site, but for it to be a World Heritage Site, they ended up demolishing that. And from what I read at that time, they also stopped using the water for the town, but I don't know if they did damage something in that process. And then another thing that I read online was that there was some seismic activity here a few years ago, and that just stopped the natural water source from coming here. So I don't know which is true, if it is a natural cause or yeah, man-made cause, or a mix of both, but yeah, that is the reality right now. But like we said, it's still very nice. It's just, I guess, it used to be extra mind-blowing.
Yeah, just not what you would expect by the pictures that you look, especially on social media and stuff. But it's still very, very amazing, I think, and something different from what we usually see in places.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you're just looking at this gigantic white formation anyway is already bizarre. Looks like snow, right? So you just have to manage your expectation, that's all, because yeah, if you go on like Google reviews and you click on this place, you'll see so many disappointed people, but because of the murky color, the fact that the pools aren't all full, because obviously all the travel agencies are still using the pictures from like 10 years ago, where you just see constant blue pools everywhere. So yeah, people get disappointed. But if you're watching this video and you come here, I think you'll be less disappointed, because yeah, you'll have more of a realistic expectation. Alright, now it's officially extra beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, so I guess you have to choose either if you want it empty or if you want it like with the beautiful colors like now.
Yeah, because the problem is if you come early to get it empty, there's no sun, so you can't really see it properly.
And now it looks way better.
Yeah, but it's not too busy down here. Majority of the people are way up there. I don't think they realize that the pool's so nice down here. Up there it was kind of murky where everyone else is, but this is just as good as it would have looked, yeah, back in the day, I think, this part here. So this place was formed because of the original natural water source. The water had a high quantity of calcium bicarbonate, and then with time it cooled down and hardened, and then it left all these calcium deposits that you're seeing everywhere right now. So this is pretty cool. A lot of people just sit down and dip their feet in here. Looks like it's flowing pretty strong. Whoa, it is. So only now we're having breakfast. We haven't eaten anything yet since we got up so early. We only slept about 5 hours. We went to bed at 1 AM. We were doing some work, so yeah, really tired. And all this was 290 lira. So Carol got this like cold coffee drink here, water, orange juice. I got a doner here, some wrap, and Carol got like a sandwich, cheese sandwich with some veggies. The place that we're staying actually has breakfast included, and it was only 25 euros, the cheapest place that we've stayed in a long time. I don't think many people actually stay in the town, they just come on the tours and then leave. And now it's around 8:45, so it's getting a lot busier there now. When we were coming up, we got really lucky because we had some of the big beautiful pools all to ourselves, no other people. So yeah, it was definitely good to come at this time. So we're now going to check out the ancient city of Yarapolis. So this city was founded in 2nd century BC by the Greeks because of the natural spring water. It's like a thermal spa city at the time. And this part that we're in right now is a fortress, the ruins of a fort. So it is heavily damaged right now, mainly from earthquakes throughout the years. So that's cool. Even on this side, far away from the other area that everybody goes, you can still get the pools here. It's like a secret spot, isn't it?
Yeah, very few people here at this time, and it's like 9 a.m. So it's like a secret spot, but
yeah,
you cannot enter, so maybe that's why too.
Yeah, it could be. And also maybe people don't check out these ruins. If you don't come through the ruins of the fort, you wouldn't find this place. So the historic site is way bigger than we expected. We probably walked about 50 minutes to an hour from where our car is parked. And yeah, there's just loads of monuments and buildings around here. Cool thing is, it's not just like a bunch of rocks on the ground. You can see like the structure of the building still, like this one. Still heavily damaged, but yeah, at least you can kind of make out what it was. This right here was a tomb. One of the best conserved tombs of the North Necropolis. Huge tomb. Doesn't look like people are really interested in the history here, Carol.
No. Also, it's getting very hot now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why too. Walking here is a bit tiring.
There's barely anybody around here. Wow, check out these massive arches here. Looks like it could fall down any minute, which is definitely the reason why it's all fenced off. What is it?
It was a bath, and then it became a church.
The bath was dated to 3rd century AD, but later in the 6th century it was turned into a church. Yeah, and then here's just mentioning about the earthquake. Shame that there was an earthquake. Imagine how all this place would have looked. I got another little tomb here. The old school coffin. Yeah, this is the best part yet. So this was the main entrance when it was a Roman city from the 1st century AD. Still standing pretty well. And the sign back there said the ruins on the side would have been houses and shops. Wow, it looks really cool though. Check this out too. Also still standing. That almost looks like the portada that we saw in Naxos.
Oh yeah.
Mini version.
Yeah, mini, very mini.
Yeah.
Very small compared to the one in Naxos. But here is like an entire street.
Would you even call this a cobbled floor? Look at the size of the rock here. Gigantic. So this is definitely gonna be our last stop in the old city. It's too hot. We're dying here. So this is the ancient theatre. So this is from the Roman times and possibly the best theatre that we've ever seen because they have the stage. The majority of the ones that we see never have the stage anymore, do they?
No, this one is very preserved, but they have done some works to make it look like that. I think it wasn't as well preserved as it is today, but it looks very nice. And I think in the past it used to be 4 floors.
Oh really?
Yeah, over there, imagine.
Oh
how
wow.
big.
Yeah, because that's just one. Well, 4 floors would be like the height that we're at right now, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe higher. But yeah, you can see some restored columns. And you read that in 2014 they did some work, seismic work.
Yeah, I think to prevent it from like big damages if there's any earthquake or something like that.
Yeah, so at least it will stay looking like this. They're testing out the echo.
Yeah, wow, it's very strong.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're at the last stop of this site, which is called the Antique Pool. 130 per person. You gotta pay extra. We're getting a drink first.
Yeah.
So we just went for a quick dip in there. You're not allowed to film in there, that's why I didn't take the GoPro. But it definitely wasn't worth it because the water is super warm. It felt like it was like 29 degrees, right?
Yeah, we were hoping for the water to be cold or at least not that warm because it's so hot outside. But it was warm, so we were like disappointed.
Yeah, we weren't able to cool down in there.
No.
And obviously it's packed, I wasn't too bothered about that, but it is like all dirty, obviously just because there's so many people in there, like plasters and stuff floating around, so yeah, not really worth it. We were able to cool down though, weren't we?
Yeah, so after we left the pool, we went to the showers that they have here, and in there the water was cold, so it was great.
Yeah, and we could have just not paid and just gone straight to the showers to cool down.
Here you only pay to go inside the pool, so if you want to walk around and take pictures from the outside, you don't need to pay anything, and if you want to go to the toilet and take a shower, I think you can do that without paying.
Yeah, so if you want to avoid this and cool down, just go straight to the showers for free. So on our way out, I thought I'd just show how it would be if you'd come around 12 o'clock. So this is when the majority of the tours are here already. Yeah, the pools are all packed now. Don't think we'll get any pools to ourselves at this time.
No, oh my god, I'm really shocked. Like I was expecting it to be crowded, but like this, there's no space for anything.
Yeah, going all the way down too. Yeah, it's best to come early. So we're heading back to Antalya now. We're gonna drop off this car and then we're gonna head straight to the airport because we're gonna be heading to a new country today, which is Albania. And that's a country we don't know much about, we haven't seen much about, so it's gonna be interesting checking out that place. And we're gonna be there for 2 weeks overall. And we've had a really great time here in Turkey. If you watched all the videos, you'll know that it's full of amazing places. Very diverse as well, lots of different things to do. So yeah, just really enjoyed it and I'm sure we will be back. We end up skipping loads of amazing places, but yeah, if we come back we'll be able to check those other places out too. So if you like the videos, just drop a like to support us, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.